and welcome back. This is Chicago Reacts and we are watching Castlevania. This is season 2. It is episode 4. I am very much looking forward to this. I've been really enjoying my Castlevania little excursions. And yeah, we're kind of getting into it. So we got some dissent in the ranks within Dracula's little people. And you know, our crew of heroes is getting closer together as well. I do wonder how long they're going to be staying at the in the Belmont Archives, because again, I'm still pretty certain that when they leave, Carmilla and Godbrand will have enough people like convinced to go and check them out and make sure that they can kind of take the fight to them over at the Belmont family estate. Let's begin. Hey, Godbrand, you having a good day? Nice.
Brave livestock!
He's okay.
Godbrand!
He just shouts his own name. Godbrand! Unless he's dreaming. Is he having a dream and someone else is shouting his name? Oh, what a good dream he just had.
Oh, no, that's not fair. Damn it all, that bloody woman is right. Some things must be done.
What the hell is this? Just tell me what it is.
It was a magic mirror.
No, this is a simple remote viewing mirror.
Still? Okay, cool. So they smashed the mirror, but the runes themselves work, so they could still actually use the mirror. That's so cool. I wonder how that's going to be useful. All right, so in this universe, can Dracula see his reflection, or can Alucard only do it because he's half mortal?
Dracula respects my skills. And the human world cast me out long ago. Why would I go against his wishes?
He believes that he fell in love with a human woman. He took a pet.
I believe he loved her. He is capable of love.
If you love something, you act to keep it with you for as long as you can.
I feel like that's like the opposite sort of mentality of if you love something, let it go. It's interesting to see like a vampire's mentality of that though. Like if you love something, let it go versus if you love it, you'll keep it with you. Why would you let it go? I mean, I see it. I can understand where she's coming from on that. I think the idea of the original saying though, the human saying is like, if you love something, you're not going to try and control it.
Instead, he allowed her to be killed by other humans. Not once did he move to protect her. Not once did he consider making her a vampire and bringing her into our community. You would have protected her.
Of course I would have.
Carmilla, what are you up to? So in dissent.
Should this war be prosecuted by a confused man?
I don't know.
But your loyalty counts for nothing when a man who has decreed death to all humans, yet would not make his love a vampire, rampages across the face of the earth in mad fury.
He promised me that this would be a cull.
He is Dracula, Hector. Why would he tell the truth to a human?
I just want to do my work, Camilla. I love my work.
And I have a way of ensuring you will continue to do it. You just have to answer one question for me. Are you prepared to abandon Dracula to win the war?
Dang, this
Don't
girl.
say something like that out loud in this
Yeah, for real. She is brave for doing this. I mean, she could always potentially swing it, like talk to when Dracula like talks to her about it. She could always kind of try and be like, I was testing him for you. He's a human. I don't trust him. You know, like she could try something like that. But damn, this lady's got balls.
The castle must land at Betrayal, Hector. Dracula's loyal forces will leave the castle to take the town. My own forces will take the castle and unseat Dracula.
Dracula is powerful. Your forces alone may not be enough.
She's like, got him.
I was being hunted by brigand magicians who wanted to kill me. Cut me up and sell my parts to other magicians.
Dang.
And you saved me.
I did.
The only person in the world who ever lifted a hand to protect me from anything. And he was not a human.
Isaac's got like... I wonder why he isn't having this conversation with Hector. Like, feels like...
War, then? You need an army of the night? War sounds like a small thing for you. It's the word you choose, but it's not what you mean.
Okay. All right, Isaac. Psychoanalyze this man.
Human race.
I'm going to end the human race.
And you want my help to do it. Do you remember my first words to you?
Yes. You said, I have no fear of death. It always sounded peaceful to me.
Oh.
I will be loyal to the end.
Dang, okay. So that's why then. That's because he already had his little conversation with Hector, and he knows that Hector wants a culling, not a complete annihilation. Isaac is okay with dying. Hector does not want to die. All right. Two very different sort of psychologies happening here. These guys are messed up.
And we deserve a proper drink. Tonight, we feed.
Yeah, let's go. All right, he got a bunch of them on his side for that. I wonder if they're gonna get in trouble. See, all of these like super sharp nails and stuff, I'm just like, it looks kind of fun, but I'm like imagining on me. I'm like, I would not be able to put in my contacts ever. Maybe being a vampire would mean that I have perfect eyesight again, though. That would be, maybe that would do it. All right, that's his remote viewing mirror that he, oh, okay, 2 at once? Wow. Oh, and he can go through them. All right, glad that we were told about these mirrors in advance.
I feel like the tone of the war hall is turning against me.
Yeah, you think?
Hector looks at me as if he no longer knows me.
I have respect for Hector, but he's a gentle soul. He's still a little boy.
He just wants to make his little puppy dogs. He just wants to make his little animals come back to life. That's all he really wants. Just live with his little animals and not be bothered by anybody. Just let Hector have a little day. Just with the animals by himself. Little farm with a bunch of dead animals. Let him have it.
He really only wants pets, you see. That's how he perceives your war. To cull humans back to a small population and then keep them in pens.
He's a child in a man's body. That does make him easy to lie to.
Aw. I will say for Isaac, he has the same opinion, it seems like, of himself as he has for all of humans, which is that they are weak, useless, like, or more, like, you know, maybe have their uses, but they are weak and don't deserve much. Like, you know, he's like an equal opportunity hater.
You, Isaac, are the only one I've told the truth to. Because I believe you are the only one who grasps the necessity of it all.
Yeah, Isaac's down with it. All right, so Dracula is aware that, like, people are plotting against him. I'm pretty sure he knows Hector's against him. It's like, hey, you might be my only friend. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna kill you eventually, but for now. Again, how much time has passed? Because it feels like a lot longer than however long those the three of them, Trevor and Alucard and Silpha, have stayed in the catacombs. Because it seems like everywhere else, days have passed. But for them, it's been like 2 hours. Oh, okay. So he he got around the threshold rule by just breaking down a wall. Good for Godbrand. That's outside the box thinking.
Tired.
Sleep then.
A bit lonely.
Ooh, Sifa, really? Oh, I guess because she's used to having like everyone around with her while she sleeps, trying to.
Thank you.
But still, all right, they're really trying to push these two.
He says he's slept enough. He's still poking around your family's things with a look of faint disgust. He's intelligent, sometimes even witty in his way.
Yes.
But it's like he's a cold spot in the room. It's not like your sadness. But I can shout at you or tease you and get a reaction that lets me know you're still in there.
Oh. Oh God. And like that's really sad. Aw, Alucard. Cause like cause also he just lost his mother and his father almost killed him for it, like over the whole thing. And like he doesn't want to have to kill he's got to bury it all down, doesn't he? If he doesn't bury it all down, like if he doesn't just bury that really, really deep and like then he's not going to be able to do this. And he needs to be able to do this. Ugh. Poor Alucard.
Am I really sad?
All the time. And then, sometimes, you'll tell me nobody's ever lonely in your house. And offer me your stinky blanket.
In all honesty, that stink might not be my blanket.
It's me. I'm stinky. I just farted. I farted under here. I've been hotboxing in this blanket for a while. It's fine. Don't tell nobody.
How did Dracula draft you into his service, I wonder?
Human corruption is a stain on the world. It was a simple choice.
Well, talking about choices, Carmilla's making a lot of sense to me.
Okay, he's trying to... I don't see this going well. Because Carmilla is making a lot of sense. Because Dracula is not thinking long-term at all. But I'm not seeing that we've established in this episode that Isaac is very much on Dracula's side and will do whatever Dracula wants him to do. So this does not feel like it's going to end well.
There's no plan. We're just thrashing around the country randomly.
We simply follow his intent.
We didn't need to hit Gracious right away, you know. And we should have been made aware that Alucard was under the Bloody City. Alucard knows almost as much as Dracula himself, and he's almost as strong. Maybe time for the old man to sit in his study and let the rest of us take care of this for him.
Oof,
You would betray Dracula.
It's not.
You gotta, Godbrand, you gotta tread real carefully, but Godbrand is not very good at picking up the cues. He's not good at reading the room, Godbrand!
Betray him, unless the old man decides to be difficult about it.
Yup. Damn. That's too bad. I don't like Godbrand.
Thank you for showing me the truth.
Right. Big ol' steak. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, that's what happens when a vampire dies, I guess. Interesting that they're showing us now what happens when a vampire dies. Okay, stake through the heart does seem to do it. Oh my god. Okay. Brand. I was enjoying him. He was fun and ridiculous. At least he got one last really good night in, you know, before he died. He got one last one in. That's good. Okay, interesting. I knew that was gonna go poorly. Yep. I do wonder what Dracula was doing with that, like, teleporter mirror. Was he just testing it? Like, what was the purpose of that? Again, and I don't see this really going too great for Carmilla either, because, like, she's also not being particularly subtle about her attempts to have a coup. And she's now lost one of her people too, because Godbrand was like, she definitely was like pretty close to having him on her side last time. So like the fact that, I don't know, this isn't looking good. Anyway. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. This is starting to get really intense. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.